Hey guys, it's Cam and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. And if you love all things beauty like I do, then then definitely make sure that you join the Cam fam, my little community here on YouTube, by hitting that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, so I'm absolutely living for this summer look that I created using the Ofra Good To Go Mini Mix palette. I used it for my entire face, obviously except for foundation and brows and stuff like that, but you get the point. It's got everything you need to do your face: bronzer, blush, the All of the Lights highlighter from Ofra, which seriously, this is my absolute favorite highlighter of all time. I actually already had one before I got the palette, and I think they're almost the same size. Let me actually check and compare it to mine, because I think you get the full size. Yep, that's the same size. So I love this highlighter. I love that I got another one in this palette. But wait, there's more, okay? So I got this in BoxyCharm Premium, I think, a few months ago. And then it was also a base choice in BoxyCharm. And I'm so obsessed with this palette. I love it so, so, so much. I thought, how cool would it be to get another one and give it to one of you guys? So that's exactly what I did. So I have a whole nother untouched palette to give to one of you guys. So stay tuned to the very end of the video to find out how to win your own palette. So if you want to see how I got this easy breezy summer look, then just keep watching. Alright, so let's get started with this baby. So I've already got my foundation, concealer, powder, all that jazz on. I did my brows as well, and I did do a nose contour only because I prefer using a cream contour for that recently. So I already did my nose contour, but for everything else, maybe except for lips, I guess, we're gonna be using this palette right here. So usually when I'm doing my makeup, I like to start finishing off my face and then going and doing the eyes. So I'm gonna jump into the bronzer right now with just a big fluffy brush. I'm not trying to do any precise contouring or anything. Just give myself a nice light bronzy glow. So I'm just gonna tap some where I would normally put my bronzer, on my cheeks. And then just a little bit around the forehead. Just give myself a bronzy summer glow. I actually went out in the sun for the first time the other day, and I got so burnt because I hadn't spent a full day in the sun at all this summer yet. And then a little bit underneath the jawline. So next I'm gonna go in with this blush shade, and I feel it's technically a little deeper and darker than what I would use, but it actually looks really, really flattering and pairs so well with the bronzer. And I'm just gonna apply that, focusing mostly on lifting the cheek, so to speak. Okay, so now for my favorite part, the highlight. So again, this is the All of the Lights highlighter, and this shade right here, the goldeny one, is called Rodeo Drive, and I think it's probably the most universally flattering shade, and it's just such a beautiful gold. So that's the shade I'm gonna use today. I actually also use this light one, Star Island, a lot, so if you're on the fairer side, that one definitely looks better. But it's summertime, I want a golden glow, so I'm gonna go in with Rodeo Drive. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose just to lift it. And on my upper lip. We're done with the face now. We're looking all glowy. I love, love, love this highlight so much. So now I'm gonna move on to doing the eyes. So again, I'm trying to keep everything quick, easy, simple. So I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M441. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I believe it's called Reset. There's like names on the back, so I'm hoping they go this way across. So I think the shade is called Reset. And I'm just gonna run that shade in my crease real quick. And I also want to apply it to like the outer third of my lid. Then I'm just gonna wipe my brush on a paper towel just to like remove all the excess product. And then just blend that out some more. So that shade has a little bit of like an orange undertone. So I want to deepen it up a little bit and neutralize it. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer again on a smaller blending brush. This is an M433. And I'm just picking a bunch up on the side of my brush. And I'm gonna put it again on that like outer third of my eyelid. And when using like face products on the eyes, they're more formulated to be like less pigmented, more blendable. So you may need to load them up on the brush a lot to get them to show up on the eyes. So I'm actually going in with quite a bit, and it's not like super pigmented. But this is just to deepen up the crease a little bit and neutralize a little of that orange. Now in this palette, there's two like more neutral shimmer shades for the eyes. We've got this more gold toned one here, and then this pinkier one here. And I feel like the pinkier one actually has more of like an orangey undertone. It's very like rose goldy, and it definitely matches this crease really well. Whereas this shade is like more cool toned. So I feel like it actually like clashed a little bit with this crease. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, and this one's called Goals. And I'm using an M166 brush. So I'm gonna apply this one all over the lid. And then just use the edge of my brush to blend that into the crease. And it just matches the crease shade so nicely. Now these shades do have a bit of fallout, these shimmer shades, to the point where you actually might want to use your finger, and that should minimize some of that. And you can always go back into that smaller blending brush if you want to make that edge less harsh. Now this wouldn't be a summertime look without using some sort of teal eyeshadow. So I'm dipping into this color called Fresh with an M152 brush. So what I'm actually gonna do is, it's kind of like a small shader brush, and I'm just gonna use like the very tip of it pointed down into the shadow. And I'm gonna like stamp this on my lower lash line. And it just creates the cutest little pop of color. This shade is really pigmented, where a lot of like shimmery blues wouldn't show up like this so well on the lower lid. So that's why I love using this color for that. And now if you really want to make your eyes pop, this is like my absolute favorite trick for that. And I'm actually gonna pick up the Star Island shade. This is on like a mini Sigma E47 brush. And I'm gonna place some of that as an inner corner highlight. This is like my absolute favorite inner corner brow bone highlight of all time. And this just like super brightens up the inner corner. And again, I'm gonna go and use this as my brow bone highlight. Now I'm just gonna go off camera to finish up with some brown eyeliner and lashes, and probably just throw on like a nude lip gloss, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. So here's the final look. It's quick, easy, and perfect for summer. All Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure to smash that like button down below for me. And if you want to win your own Ofra Good To Go mini mix palette that I'm going to be giving away, is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to leave the @ on the screen here, and leave me a comment down below and let me know like what your dream vacation destination is. And also leave me your Instagram handle because that's where I'm going to be contacting the winner. And if you're sitting there trying to figure out what video you should watch next, then here's 2 more by me that you can check out. And click on my face to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright my loves, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah!